Bronze fennel, or Feniculum vulgare. This is a perennial member, very similar to fennel, except it is incredibly sweet and very distinctly licorice flavored. As far as we know, all the parts are edible. Certainly the almost purple fronds are. The flowers are delicious, and then the seeds in the fall, once they dry down, are incredibly flavorful and amazing. So really wonderful perennial herb, flavorful herb or vegetable. What I'm seeing right now, and hopefully you're seeing this as well, is another attribute of this plant that is stunning, which is an incredible amount of nectar and pollen flow for a myriad flying insects. I'm seeing honeybees all over this, but also the tiny predatory wasps, the support staff of the garden. These sorts of plants that tend to have many very small flowers generally are a great type of flower or type of plant to support your predatory wasps, which do the really strong work in the garden. Here you can see it growing in our insane nursery. It's about 4.5 feet tall at peak flower. Here's another bed where it's growing. And this can be a weedy plant. If you do not deadhead the flowers or collect the seeds, they are very viable from seed. We love that attribute, so we just let that happen and as needed. So for example, here's a sea kale bed that we're propagating. Sea kale and prickly pear cactus and some Chinese medicinal herbs. We're going to let the bees have a field day for another week or two, but before the seeds are ripe, we will cut this down and lay it in the pathway as a mulch or dry it for winter use. But really amazing, deep tap-rooted plant. A lot of literature says that this is a zone 7 hardy perennial, but we are in zone 5B, and I can say with deep assuredness that after almost 10 years of growing this plant, it is hardy to zone 5B at least, perhaps even colder. Amazing deep taproot, nutrient accumulator, I'm sure, and a wonderful support plant for your friendly bees. You may also consider co-planting it with young trees and shrubs to protect them from deer and rabbit, so long as those trees can grow fast enough to get above the very intense and vigorous growth of this plant. So bronze fennel, we offer this plant through our website, and highly recommended. Just word of caution, you do want to make sure you think about management or plant it somewhere where you'd love to see it spread. On the edge of a garden next to a lawn, this could be a great candidate to drop seed into the lawn and slowly pioneer and take over your lawn. Bronze fennel, Feniculum vulgare. Wonderful plant.